Thank you for tuning into our seller interview series. Up today, we've got a drop shipping and e-commerce business for sale in the jewelry and accessories niche. Created in December 2015, this business makes $5,976 per month in net profit, and the listing number for the business is 44703. We do these interviews to give potential buyers more information about both the seller and the businesses they're looking to purchase. We hope these insights are helpful for you in making a buying decision. We've got the seller with us today to go through the business and cover everything from niche selection to traffic and monetization. Or thank you for coming on here today.
Hello, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to have you. And before we dive into the questions that I have for you, I want to go ahead and run through a little quick summary of the business. Again, the business was built in December of 2015, has a monthly revenue of $39,605, expenses of $33,630 to make for a net profit of $5,976, which is generated on a 12-month average. Included in the sale of this business are the primary domain and all site content and files, Shopify account, Facebook page with over 250,000 followers, Instagram page, email list, Facebook ads account, Zendesk account, subscription service site, and email list. Please note that inventory is not normally included in the list price. Further details can be provided to active depositors. Or can you tell us a little bit about your background in building and running online businesses?
Yes, sure. So I've been an online entrepreneur for many years. I started more in the software and website programming niche. And later on, I started Amazon business, like Amazon FBA business. And I had revenue from this business. And when I moved to more business ventures, a friend told me about this business model, which is building a Shopify store and running Facebook ads and to drive traffic to the store. Then I started this business and I applied all my experience and expertise from the past years in the other businesses that I ran to start this business, which was successful very quickly.
Why have you decided to sell the business today?
Okay, so I've been running this business for almost 3 years now, and I put a lot of effort, attention, and love to this business. And now it's time, I really feel it's time for me to move on to other business ventures. So I have other opportunities that are interesting to me. And also I feel that I don't have the resources to make this business and make this website the best it can be. Like now it is in a situation that is running very, very well and very good and making revenue for 3 years. But I feel that if the new owner will come and put more resources in the business mainly in terms of money, and then the sky is the limit with this business. I really feel like that it's highly scalable and there are a lot of growth opportunities that I know that these opportunities can be pursued and achieved a new owner that has more resources.
So when you look at the business over the last, however many months, something you notice that I want to touch on is the business has some months that are really high and then months that are lower and then months that are back high. So I guess my question to you, Or, is why is the revenue for the business up and down month to month?
Okay, so the simple answer is Facebook. The traffic is mainly driven from Facebook paid ads. And as many people in this business know, is that Facebook ads is unstable. They change their algorithms all the time, and sometimes the prices of the advertising is higher, and other months the costs are lower. So the traffic that Facebook gives and their performance is really not stable. So this is the reason why the revenue goes up and down. And I was able to create some kind of a system together with my VAs that always keeps the business on certain amount of revenue. Like there is always a profitable ads that are running. So it's very rare that we find ourselves in a place of loss. And so it's always in a place of positive revenue. Some months when Facebook gives good traffic and good performance and the ads are performing better, then the revenue and the profit is higher. And other months, the ads that were profitable before can go down. And then we quickly find other ads and other products on the website that are profitable again. And by the system that I was able to develop together with the VAs that are working on that, it doesn't require me like too much effort to keep the business ongoing positive profit.
When talking about the marketing that you do for the business, you already mentioned the Facebook side of things, where, as I mentioned before, you have over 250,000 followers on that Facebook page, but you also have an Instagram page with over 10,000 followers, and your email list has over 220,000 subscribers. So can you just talk a little bit about the marketing for the business and where the large portion of the traffic for the business comes from?
Yes, so the vast majority of traffic comes from the Facebook paid ads. We also have traffic coming from Instagram, while we have also Instagram paid ads that is run through the Facebook platform. Some traffic is also organic, comes organically from Instagram. We have also about 15% of the traffic is direct traffic, which is like returning visitors and visitors that type the URL directly and from other sources. And we do have a very large email list. And we try to utilize this list as best as we can. We have automatic flows in place, automatic email flows in place, and we do a weekly email and newsletter with new products in the stores and coupons and sales. So we do have ongoing revenue from the email marketing as well. And I can say that this is another opportunity that I'm sure can be utilized better and scaled. It only needs some more attention and some more development to gain even more profit from the email list.
When talking about future opportunities that you see with this business, what are the big opportunities for growth that you would take advantage of if you were to keep it?
Okay, so I can say that the story is highly scalable and there is still a lot of growth potential. First of all, by ramping up the Facebook ad budget and creating more campaigns, the revenue will grow and the profit will grow. Like I said before, our resources in the business in terms of money are limited because other reasons that are not directly connected to this business. And if the new owner will be able to invest a bit more on the Facebook ads, then it can be scaled to unlimited potential. This is one thing. Another thing is to improve the brand recognition and the social presence, which I know that can be improved, like working with Instagram influencers and with bloggers and getting the word out there in more ways than the paid ads. Like, I'm sure that if there will be influencers and YouTube bloggers that will talk about this business, it will help to grow the business a lot. Another thing, like I said before, is utilizing the large email list. So it will drive more traffic and more revenue on an ongoing basis. I really believe that it's possible to multiply the revenue even by times 5 or 10. I believe it's possible, this market, with the right attention and effort.
Do you feel like there are any potential risks associated with this business that you would want a potential buyer to be aware of?
Yes, so the only risk I can think of is the instability of the Facebook platform and of the Facebook algorithm. This is the risk, and it's a risk that I deal with it for the last 3 years. And this risk can be solved by diversifying the traffic. I think that the more that the traffic will be diverse and not coming from a specific source, then the risk will be minimized. And also, this is something really big that the business comes together with a subscription box service. And this subscription box service is really a business on its own. It has its own website, its mailing list and customers, and the business model of recurring revenue from subscription box is very sustainable source of income, which minimizes the risk in the business. If you take together the retail store, the online retail store, and the subscription business, and you put them together on the same business, together, then if both of them are performing well, then the risk is really minimized because you have multiple channels of income.
Would you commit to a non-compete?
Yes, I will.
And how much support are you willing to offer a new owner during the transition period?
So during the transition period, at the beginning, I'm willing to give as much guidance as the new owner will need. I will prepare a detailed documentation on how to run this business for the new owner and how to work with the VAs. It will all be written down. And also I will give as much guidance as needed at first, and later on we will be able to schedule like Skype sessions, few Skype sessions to make sure that the owner is on the right path and is able to take this and grow the business and continue the path that I'm in now.
Are you open to discussing something like an earnout?
Well, I'm open to discuss it, yes. It's an option. It's an option for me. Of course, it really depends on the specific details, but I can say that I am open for it.
Awesome. Or thank you so much. I do have another question for you, but before we get to that, I want to go ahead and run through that quick summary of the business again. The business was built in December of 2015, has a monthly revenue of $39,605, expenses of $33,630 to make for a net profit of $5,976, which is generated on a 12-month average. Included in the sale of this business are the primary domain and all site content and files, Shopify account, Facebook page, Instagram page, email list, Facebook ads account, Zendesk account with all past customer support tickets and response templates, and subscription service site. Please note that inventory is not normally included in the list price. Further details can be provided to active depositors. Or can you tell me why you feel that this is a business worth buying?
Okay, so right now, I believe that the business is actually in a very good position. After I put a lot of effort in this business and I built it for almost 3 years, I believe that the buyer, the new owner, will get a lot of assets and he will get a lot of benefits with the situation of the business as it is now. First, it's the story is really growing, and there are more than 1,000 products in the store, and the conversion rate of the store is very good. So the store as itself is a good website, is a good e-commerce store. And taking into account that we have also a Facebook page of right now it's 256k followers, and there is an email list, a very large email list. It's something like 62,000 customers and 158 prospects. It's a large email list that, the Facebook page and the email list by itself is a very good asset that can be utilized in many ways. And finally, we have the subscription box business, which we built in the last 6 months. And this is the subscription box service that is connected to the retail store, and it's subscription box in the same niche. It's really, I can say personally, this is something I put a lot of love and effort into it, and I think this is an amazing subscription box, which is branded very nicely, and it's in a growing market of subscription boxes in the USA. And right now, the buyer will also get the subscription box service, which can, like I said before, also be ran as a completely separate business if the owner will wish to do so. So yeah, I really feel that the new owner will get a lot with the purchase, and I feel it's a great value for the money.
Or thank you so much for taking the time. And I just, on my end, I feel like the massive following that this business has alone is reason to consider purchasing it. I mean, you have 250,000 followers on Facebook that can be marketed to gain traffic for the business. I mean, that right there is just an incredible asset.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking the time today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to our channel. And if you want more information, the link will be below the video that will take you to this marketplace listing. If you're watching this on the listing site and want more information, become a depositor today. When you make the deposit, one of our business advisors will be in contact with you. You'll be given everything you need to review this business. Have a great day.